Hey everyone, TheShuffleBuffle here with episode 6 of our Swansea career mode. So we got a lot of transfer news and one game against Bolton in the Premier League being our first game. So first of all, we inquire into Pablo Piatti, and they say they want 10.5 mil for him, and I don't really see the point in paying 10.5 mil for a winger who's 26 years old. The two, I think it was free agents there, declining the contracts due to not knowing their position in the team, and I didn't really feel like going anywhere else with that. I feel like I could have used the wage budget in a better place, or maybe a different position or something, so I go ahead and forget about that. And we actually managed to sign Joe Allen, so we have brought Joe Allen back to Swansea. Obviously he went to Liverpool in real life, and we've just brought him back, and he's a great player, so it's good to see that we can sign him for our defensive mid position. I'm sure he'll be really good there. He's got the stats to back it up as well. So obviously we got Jadson and Key, and the likelihood is one of them will want to go because the position has been taken by Joe Allen. We are now in the Bolton game. We are at home, so it is an expected win, as I usually say. And here you can see some of the shots going off, not really much chances being made. That's probably the best chance of the first half, except for a chance in a second, I think, is by Bony, I think. So the team is looking really good. We're on quite good form coming out of last season, and we've definitely improved the squad. So as you can see, we managed to make it 1-0 and get ahead there, so that's great. But yeah, the squad's definitely improved. Got a lot more 80 overalls in the squad, in the team, so we can hope to possibly win the Premier League this season. If we can be a bit more consistent, I think it won't be too hard to do. So as you can see here, I take off some of the players, just change it around a bit. It is only against Bolton, so I just put Fred off for Calvin, and as you can see, they've had one shot, we've had 5, we've had 3 on target, they've had 0 and 54% possession to 46. So we have been all over them. The scoreline definitely reflects the game, although it probably should be about 2-0 judging by that line. Munayin, unfortunately, couldn't get the ball down enough, and it just flies over the top of the crossbar there. Calvin whipping in a ball. Benedetti, unfortunately, again, just flies it over the crossbar, and they were the only real chances of the second half. So as you can see, we have won 1-0. Burkic gets the man of the match. They had 2 shots, we had 10, we had 5 on target, they had 0, and we had 55% possession to their 45. So the game went relatively well, but we're going into more transfer news here. And Fiorentina say they want 23.5 mil. You can pause these if you want to see them in more detail. Giovinco says no, and the board actually said they want to sell Wilfred Bony because there's a lot of big teams that want to go after him, and it is quite annoying. But that means that we have to inquire into more strikers. So Kyle Bartley has said yes to the contract offer that we gave him as well. So I looked at Gaston Ramirez, Javier Hernandez, Marco Reus, and Alexander Pato, and that is the one that stood out for me because they wanted 11.5 mil for Pato, and he's 87 overall, so he was the one I was definitely looking at to try and sign instead of Bony if Bony did happen to go. So as you can see here, we're just going through some of the more days. And apparently Key says he wants to leave, but I actually saw nothing whatsoever about Key coming up to me and saying I don't like that I'm not being played or anything like that. So as you can see, I was quite surprised by the top story being that. But we are at the end of the episode, so I hope you've all enjoyed. I've been TheShuffleBuffle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.